This is Attorney Peter Morgan, and you are joining me for Ask an Attorney, sponsored by Morgan Law. Today's topic is going to be the settlement documents that we use in a typical residential real estate closing. So for a number of years, I used and people got very comfortable with what's called a HUD-1 settlement statement. And that was actually used for both transactions in which there was just a cash purchase and also finance transactions. However, several years ago, that practice changed due to a fairly significant revision of federal laws and regulations. And part of that major set of changes was to actually introduce a new closing form called the closing disclosure. So on a financed transaction, we are now required by law to use a closing disclosure, and there is a buyer's version and a seller's version. And the purpose of the closing disclosure is really identical to the old HUD-1, but it's a new format, and it's not something that's optional. It's something that we have to use in pretty much every sort of standard residential mortgage situation. On a cash deal, we actually still do use the HUD-1, and I actually still use it myself in my practice, but for official reasons, we still have to use a closing disclosure. So if you are confused about a CD or what a closing disclosure is, of course, you should contact a qualified real estate attorney if your agent's not able to answer the questions that you have. I'm always available to speak to somebody that's closing with me if they have questions about forms, and I also make it a point to go through it at closing and make sure people understand what they are signing. So if you have any other questions of a general nature like that, feel free to give me a call, and I'll look forward to answering your questions. Again, I am Attorney Peter Morgan, and this has been Ask an Attorney.